Well, hello everybody. This is Mama Ro coming to you from Chicago. Hope you're having a good day, good morning, whenever you are watching this video. Uh-oh, look like my light's coming in and out. Oh man. Anyway, I just wanted to come on today to share with you some thoughts that I have. It's been a lot going on during this time of just during this time period. We are back, shut down, locked in the state of Illinois. Started 2 days ago. So we're back locked down. What does that mean? The movie theaters are closed. No indoor dining. You can't sit. Uh, if they do, let me see. Is I think is no indoor dining. So you have to have carry out. Um, Gyms are limited. I mean, it's just a whole. It's like we've taken 2 steps back. We have one or 2 steps forward. Now we're not knocked back 2 steps. So anyway, how is everybody doing? How is everybody doing with this uh, sheltering in place? Some people call it quarantine. How y'all doing out there? I know I'm dealing with it, but it's not easy. It's not easy. I because there's things you want to do. Now we have the holidays, and now the CDC is recommending that we stay home, try to stay only around the people that you live with, basically. Limit your family gatherings and blah blah blah. You got Thanksgiving coming up in what, about a couple of days from now, 3 or 4 days. Be Thanksgiving. I keep getting this tag in the way. Oh, it's all, I don't know what's wrong. I should have cut this thing off. But so we all have to deal with that. So, it's just one thing after another um that we have to deal with. Be so glad when this coronavirus is over. They got a vaccine. Hoo. Supposed to be two, if I'm not mistaken. So pretty soon we'll be able to get the shot for those who are going to take and accept the shots, the vaccines for the COVID-19. And hopefully we can get things back up and rolling again. Um, it's a challenging time for everybody. It's a challenging time for parents who have to homeschool because a lot of the children are homeschooled. We're in the city of Chicago. CPS, the Chicago Public School System. Those students are at home, being learning remotely. Then we have the charter schools, which is a private. Yeah, I guess you call it privately owned or corporate owned type of schools. Those schools are in session. Those students are able to go to school and but yeah, it's just one thing after another. Anxiety is up. The level of anxiety is up for a lot of people. I know I have to be. It's like I'm praying even more because I've had some anxiety attacks, and I said, I take God at His word, and I pray and ask God to help and to strengthen me. Just started a new job about almost a month ago, so I was, in training, and I just had a battle with anxiety. I'm like, what's going on? I used to work for this company before, but I was laid off in August. Back to work in October, thank the Lord, at the same company in a different position. And it's not easy finding jobs now. Period. Working remotely, definitely. Thank God I was able to get a job working remotely, and then at my age also getting a new job at the age of 58. So that's a challenge also. A lot of these companies want younger, and they're getting away with that because it is a form age discrimination. Yeah, such thing as age discrimination. They're getting away with it. But anyway, so I'm on this new job and I'm doing good so far. But I had just an attack of anxiety. I'm like, what's going on? The same company. So I know the company that I work for. I've been working for this company for now over 3 years. Total. So I don't know, but I think I was able to get through it. Um, so and able, like I said, to work remotely. I work from home, so thank God for that. This is not a manual type of job or standing on my feet, so I'm able to sit on my tail and talk on the phone. Basically, that's what the job consists of. I don't know why this like keep going in and out, but anyway, I wanted to come on talking about just the times that we're living in, and just going back a little bit. I was thinking about Paula White. Paula White is the lady pastor of New Destiny Christian Center in Florida. Is this Apopka? Apopka. Apopka, Florida. She is the pastor of Zachary Tim's uh, church. Zachary Timms was the pastor, but unfortunately he passed away. He died in 2011. So Paula White came in and took. But anyway, Paula White came in and she didn't take over. She was appointed as the pastor. Let me correct myself on that. But she is also pastor. Mm, why I call President Trump pastor? Lord have mercy. Anyway, she is President Trump. I guess you call it spiritual advisor or spiritual pastor. I guess. Anyway, she's been praying for for President Trump to win the election. I just didn't understand the prayer about the angels coming from Africa. I didn't quite understand that. I don't know what she was. I don't know. And then I saw Paula White talking about a week or so after that happened, saying that no, she's not crazy. She understood what she was praying for, and she's praying for Donald Trump to win. In which comes to this next subject. We're still waiting. We are still waiting to hear who the president will be for the United States, or the you divided states of America. Supposed to be united, but anyway, we're still waiting to hear. President Trump has sued several states. Um, his lawsuit for Pennsylvania was thrown out of the court. He wants a recount. President is Trump is suing for recounts of various states, especially the states with the electoral votes. So we're still waiting to find out who the president is. Um, well, President-elect Joe Biden has been declared the winner, but I guess it's still not official, And so President Trump has not conceded. As a matter of fact, I just saw him on the golf course the other day. So he out playing golf. Here we are in the middle of a pandemic, waiting on the stimulus check. Still ain't got a second stimulus check. Still waiting on the stimulus package to be agreed upon. It's just a lot going on, guys. We really have to be, for those who are believers of God and believers in Christ Jesus, we really got to be prayerful. We got to be so prayerful. It's just so much going on. And but during this time, of course, there's a lot going on in social media. There's a lot going on TV. We're seeing so much. It seems like everything is being, how can I say, fine-tuned to the point we can really see clearly how things are in the world, in the United States that we live in. We can see the transparency. That's the word I'm looking for. We can see the transparency, which brings me to the next subject of sympathetic, sympathetic. Oh wait, sympathetic. That's how you pronounce it. Sympathetic, Systemic racism. I mean, it's just so transparent now. You can see, well, we know racism has always been here. It never did go nowhere. It didn't go away, but now it's just so transparent. And I'm thinking about the young man, the young boy that was just released from jail. What is this little guy's name? This is according to NBC News. Kyle Rittenhouse just been released from jail, was able to post his $2 million bond. You know, Kyle Rittenhouse is a Caucasian 17-year-old young man down from downstate, from Antioch, Illinois, as a matter of fact. I know where Antioch is located. You got Antioch, you got Zion, Antioch, like the church, you know. But anyway, he was released from jail, and he was able to post bond, 2 million bucks, and it was revealed through his attorney that because of the donations of the My Pillow founder Mike Lindell, you know, My Pillow, best pillow in the world. He gave a large amount of money, and also formal Silver Spoon's child actor Ricky Schroeder. He gave a lot of money also, and they were giving money on this website. I think it's called Patriots American or something like that, taking up donations for this young boy to be released from jail rather. And so his attorney has said that, which is his attorney Lynn Wood, one of the attorneys, Lynn Wood, said that Rittenhouse has been charged with he's been charged with first degree intentional homicide, first degree reckless homicide, and other charges in connection to the deaths of Joseph Rosenbaum, who's 36, and Anthony uh, Heben, who's 26. And this all happened on August the 25th during the Kenosha, Wisconsin protests. Okay, it was August the 25th, and on this particular night, Rittenhouser, he was out on the streets of Kenosha. Okay, and he was armed with the AR-15 semi-automatic rifle. He said he was out to provide protection to the citizens of Kenosha, mainly the businesses, and he was able to purchase this gun through a friend of his who was 19. And he purchased the gun using, according to NBC News, using his stimulus check money. Isn't that something? That's how he purchased the gun. So this young man killed 2 people, injured another person who's in the hospital. They might be out by now. Walking down. I saw the video of the footage walking down the street with this great big gun. 17 years old, killed 2 people, and no, he does not feel guilty because he claimed he acted in self-defense, and because the protesters were trying to beat him up, and they was trying to hit him in the face with a skateboard. But isn't it something? If this was a black 17-year-old boy, no matter if the bail was raised, first of all, he would not have even received a bail. First of all, a bond, to bond out. He would never even receive the bail. What is it called when you come in a bail sentence? I guess is what you call. I don't know, but the young black boy would be still locked up in jail without receiving bail, bond, or anything. But this boy here, Kyle, was bailed out because you had some donors on the Patriot website that gave for him to get bailed out. So it's just really something in the day and time we live in. I'm talking about the transparency. I'm talking about the transparency of the synthetic racism. I've never really heard the word synthetic, but I know I've heard of racism before. And according to Forbes, and this is in the Merriam-Webster, has revived or they have, I'm sorry, not revived, but they have redeveloped or refined the definition of racism to reflect systemic oppression. And this was done after receiving a number of emails from Kennedy Mitchum. Mitchum, who recently graduated from Drake University in Iowa, wrote the current definition of racism. She in the emails, I don't know if this is a male or female, but we'll just say Kennedy. Kennedy wrote in the emails that the current definition of racism did not take into consideration systematic oppression. Okay, so what does the word systematic mean? It refers to something that is spread throughout, affecting a group or a system of people, such as also such affecting a body, affecting the economy or society. Okay, as a whole. And so for people of black and brown color, we have been under the rule, unfortunately, of systematic racism for a long time. Okay, what does the word racism mean? It means prejudice, discrimination directed against a person or people on the basis of their membership in a particular racial or ethnic group. So now we're hearing the word systematic racism. It's been floating around a lot now because we're seeing how through the system we're being so oppressed because of the color of our skin. I'm referring to the black and the brown people in particular. So during this quarantining time and during this lock shelter in place time, we're hearing a lot, we're seeing a lot, and you can just see the, like I say, the transparency of it all. You can see the transparency of the racism here in the United States of America. Only way we can change is through. Only way we can change things. Only way we can change this systematic racism is through laws. Is through, really through laws, basically. Changing of laws, okay? And I'm hoping that that's coming because, as I say, anybody can, as I've been saying during this video, anybody can see it. You can see it's just all up in your face now. The racism, the systematic racism is all up in your face. We go to court talking about the system. We go to court. Like I said, if this would have been a little black boy that was 17 years old, first of all, he would not have been walking down the street with a gun, a semi-automatic. First of all, he would have stopped and pulled over and beat down and everything else by the police. But they let this white boy do this, okay? And he feels justified. So we got to work for change, however that may be. Maybe that may be reaching out to your congressman. Maybe that may be reaching out to your mayor. Maybe that may be reaching out to your governor and calling for justice and peace. Calling for, you know what? I want justice. Peace gonna follow if you get justice, but I want justice. How many of you all out there want justice? And so, it's just something, but we got to hang in there, and with prayer and with pressure to make changes, we can do it. We can do it to make changes to this system. I think about the inmates that's in Cook County. A lot of them is Cook County jail. They sit in jail because they can't make bail. Some of them can't make bail of $200, $500. They can't make bail. So they have to sit in jail, wait for the court date. Sometimes they sitting in jail for years, you guys. 2 and 3 years waiting for a court date. mainly black and brown people. That's the way the system is set up. So, with that being said, we're going to fight. And now I'm not talking about physical fight, of course, but we're going to fight. Fight in prayer, fight for what's right in prayer, and fight by reaching out to in my area, to my political people that's in office, the congressmen, the senators, the governor, the mayor, and the representative, and it goes on and on and on, because we have to see changes. Changes have to come. Don't you all agree changes have to come? Yeah, changes have to come. So listen, I want you to have a good day, good evening, whenever you're watching this video. Good morning. Don't forget to subscribe to this channel, share this video. We have got to see changes. And you be encouraged. Have a good one. Again, this is Mama Ro coming to you from Chicago. Take care.